wanted to make a quick review of this KitchenAid mixer. So as you can see here, we've got the tall white version. First of all, we actually have got the option of removing the bowls. You can see here it has these pins on the side. Now it has a locking mechanism at the back. You simply just pull it out like that. And to put it back in, it simply clicks back in there and there's no way that thing is moving. The other thing that's really nice about these is they're really heavy, so they're not going to move and jump around everywhere as you're mixing. So you can use it for different things. We use it a lot to create and make bread. You can use it to mix pastry or cake mixture. You can see here at the side we have a variable speed control. So depending on what it is you're mixing, you can choose what speed you want to mix it at. So for example, if you're doing bread, I usually do it around 3 or 4. But just to show you how that looks, when you turn it on, you can see it just spins round. And as it spins round, this attachment also spins around. So you have like a dual spinning process, sort of a spiral effect going on there. At the side here, you also have the option to raise and lower the bowl. So if you want to have it at a higher level to mix deeper, then you can also do that. And you can have it even lower as well. On top here, we have the option of adding different attachments in here. So we can add a sausage maker, which is essentially an attachment that plugs in and then turns a grinder in there. So if you put sausage meat through, you can actually make sausages with this KitchenAid attachment here. So you can see I've got 3 different attachments with this. This is a bread mixer. You've got a whisk, and then there's also a bread mixer as well. So it really depends on what it is you're doing. You can get lots of different attachments. And then we also have this plastic lid, which basically stops any ingredients splashing out. And obviously when you pour, you can actually pour through this hole. You can add stuff into the mixture through here to make sure you don't get flour everywhere. So that's a really nice addition, really nice feature to this. Okay, so to attach the attachments is actually very easy. You just push it up and spin it, and then it locks into place like that. So if I turn it on again, I'll show you how this thing mixes. So there we have it. That is the KitchenAid mixer. Really, really useful tool depending on what you're making. If you're making bread or cake or anything like that, or pastries, this tool is an amazing addition to the kitchen. Just to show you the size, it's actually quite large, so it does need to take up a good amount of space, but you can always store it in the cupboard and take it in and out depending on when you're using it. But like I say, I use this thing all the time. It makes a huge difference, saves so much time in the kitchen.